For similar figures. When we know that figures are similar, take the two triangles on our paper. Triangle ABC, when we use this squiggly line, that means similar to triangle DEF. What that means is the ratio of corresponding sides are going to be equal. So if we took sides DE divided by AB, you'll notice that's DE, AB. The ratio of those sides is going to be equal to the ratio of the next corresponding sides, EF and BC. And that ratio is also going to be equivalent to our final side of DF and AC. So when triangles are similar, they have a proportion or the same ratio. Same thing would happen in a rectangle here, where ML divided by HG is going to be equal to the corresponding sides MN and HI. The ratio, if we took NO and IJ, it's going to all be equal together. These ratios equal each other when we have similar figures. Let's take an example here where we know that triangle ABC, so that's the big outer triangle ABC, is similar to triangle DEC. So this smaller triangle on the inside is similar to the larger triangle on the outside. We need to solve for x. So question 2, we're going to find the length of CE, find the length of CB, and we'll be able to find the area in the end of this triangle. If we need to solve for x, we need to remember that when triangles are similar, the ratios of their sides are going to be equal. So the corresponding side CB, it corresponds with CE. So if I took the ratio CE divided by CB, it's going to equal the other side that we have, which is DE and AB. Now if we replace what we know, CE is the 6x plus 9, and CB, that's this whole thing, that's our 28x plus 18. We're going to set it equal to DE, 8.5, over AB, which is 34. Now we have a proportion that we should be pretty familiar with solving. We're going to do our cross multiplication, where remember, I've got to take this 34 and I've got to distribute it to both terms. I've got to take the 8.5 and distribute it to both terms. So if I did that, 8.5 times 28 would give me 238x. 18 times 8.5 would be 153 equals, now I'm taking the 34 times 6, which would be 204, and 34 times 9, that would get me the 306. Now, we need to get the x's together on the same side. So we have subtracted 204 on both sides. We get 34x plus 153 equals 306. Take away 153 on both sides. 34x equals 153. Divide by 34 on both sides, and we get x equals 4.5. So we've solved this. X equals 4.5. Now we want to find the length of CE. Reminder, CE was 6x plus 9. If we know that x is 4.5, we can plug it in. And when we plug it in, 6 times 4.5 plus 9 will give us 36. So CE equals 36. So CE is 36. Now we need question 3. Let's solve for CB. Well, CB was 28x plus 18, so we follow the same process, and we'd find that CB is 144. Now we can confirm 36 over 144 is going to equal 8.5 over 4. If you type that on your calculator, you might get a decimal of 0.25, or if we reduce it in terms of fractions, it's equivalent to 1/4. So we indeed have found our correct ratio, because this ratio, where we found each side, matches the ratio that we had to begin with of 8.5 over 34. Our last question is to find the area. Remember that the area of a triangle is the base times height divided by 2. Remember CB, that is our 144. AB, that's 34. This is a right triangle. So if we take 34, that's the base, times 144, that's the height, we would get 4,896. We've got to divide that by 2. And the area would equal 2,448 units squared.